Okay, so I'll try and be short, but I always wanted to be an artist. That's all I kind of wanted to be and do and did at school and everything. And when I wanted to study it, my parents were not keen because it's not a great way to earn a living. And so they were very good because they did send me to art college in England. But against their will, they would have rather had gone to university. But they said I had to do design or something, but they knew I could have proper career. We all know it's a tough life as an artist. So that's what I did. And I was very lucky to be at St. Martin's, which was a fantastic college, and learnt amazing stuff. And then I worked as a designer for many years, but was always selling my paintings and wanting to get into painting. And then I had a personal life change moment, which meant I came back to Sri Lanka in my 40s. And then I really decided that was the moment to full-time paint and take that risk of not designing anymore, but to paint. And so that's been the journey, and I've been painting ever since. And exhibitions in London and Sydney and Europe and Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, Dubai and India. So that's been, in a very short way, that's been the journey. There's so many. I have to again say Central St. Martin's was an amazing learning time, and lots of fun, lots of crazy stuff. I learned to break rules. I learned to, think differently. I learned to work very, very hard. I used to go to college at 6 in the morning, leave at 10 at night, right? Almost every day, certainly in my last 2 years. So that was an amazing experience. Lecturing in England was also an amazing experience, which means I still enjoy teaching and lecturing. Another one was that I was designing for fabrics for French companies, and I met Pierre Cardin, the designer, and he loved my work and he said congratulations, which at 23 was kind of wow. And then, various different moments which was very special. But I would say more recently, in 2016, I was invited to show at Sotheby's in Hong Kong, and I just got emails and I was busy doing something else and I didn't reply, and finally they called me, and I'm so thankful that I did actually do that. And that was an amazing experience, of course, because I was with 15 women artists from the Silk Route, and I was the only South Asian artist, and my work was next to Kusama Yayoi, who is one of the greatest. So that was very exciting. Sadly, she didn't come to Hong Kong, but she's in her late 90s. And then, of course, being invited to show at the Venice Biennale at the Palazzo Bembo in 2019 was again something that I was thinking I can't do because I was in the middle of producing my book, and I thought I don't have the time. Somebody said, this is how I'm going to come again, and you're getting old. You better say yes, you have to do it. And my gallerist in London also said, yes, you have to do it, no choice. And so with everything else going on, I had 2 exhibitions that year, launched my book in 2 cities that year, plus Venice Biennale 2019. So those were the most memorable, if you like. Of course, there are lots of memorable, ghastly moments, but I don't suppose I want to share them really. I think it's a tough business, if you like. It is, after all, a business and a profession if you're going to want to be paid for it and to make your life around it. And you haven't got any other means, difficult. So I think, but it's also very romantic. People have met young people saying, I want to be an artist. I want to be famous. I want to be rich. I want to be successful. So those are all the wrong reasons for being an artist, in my view, because it's not exactly how it's going to go. Or if you're willing to work extremely hard with great passion, with preparation, with perseverance, and take a lot of knocks, I think, yes. But, a lot of people, I think it's romantic and lovely, have your name in lights or whatever, but that's not what it's about. It's about being dirty every day, sitting in a not unpleasant, but, not in a beautiful space to try and create something beautiful, to question it. And then I think I would say to anyone to never get comfortable, to always watch that if you're finding you are comfortable and you're doing it and it's successful, that is the moment to say, am I challenging myself? Am I moving forward? Or am I just becoming a factory, which can also happen? That we all can point out work all over the world where it's just repetitive. So there's lots of challenges. But of course, we're very lucky because the joy is in not whether you make money or whether you're successful or whether you're famous, but in the actual doing. For me, the excitement is in the actual doing. So the reward is here. And if you don't work on that reward, then I think the other rewards don't come, and they're not so great anyway. You're famous one minute and you're not the next. You're selling very well one year and not the next. So yeah, it's a challenging profession, and all I feel is that it's important to really think about it before deciding to kind of pursue it. Better to make art than to make war, right? So making any art is better than so many other things that one could be doing, which might actually be more rewarding in financial terms and success and successfulness. I don't know how you say it. Career terms, but art nurtures the soul. It has no other purpose. It's not like architecture. It's not like being a fashion designer. It's not like it has no purpose whatsoever. It's useless. And that is its purity. Like poetry has no purpose. Music has no purpose. It is religion, I suppose. It has no purpose except the expansion of your soul. That's it.